Sorry. Okay, let's get this game started. Ooh, pretty colors. Wow. Something's not right with that ghost. Can't put my finger on it, but something's just not right.
This child, he is the one?
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Oh, that must be my mama. She's pretty. And of course that ghost would show up. I've only had my castle for like 2 seconds, and it's already on fire. Figures. My mother's being chased down by headless horsemen. Wow. Huh. Graphics are pretty though.
Huh? Oh my. What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm too. However did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Several years later. Floating tree. I'm not a bad looking fella.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver.
Don't work too hard.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Sweet. Most people wouldn't know this, but that particular outfit is the same outfit that the main character in the PS2 version of Dragon Quest wore. Same red bandana, same yellow outfit. Let's try a great sword. Wow. Let's see. A clairvoyant card imbued with the power to restore hit points. Power to restore magic points. Close to his. Why not? Charm could use a raise. Oh, right. To think you and Gemma are all grown up already. I can remember you two little ones harrying around the place 'cause trouble like it was yesterday. Ah, time flies, it really does. All these people have an accent. The path gets pretty steep up on the tour, so be sure to watch your footing. But don't let that make you stick to the beaten track. Little detours are where you find the fun stuff. Keep that note. So it's time for you to head up the tour, I hear. Mind you don't slip, it's a long way down. Oh, don't worry, Neon would never let me fall. What would we do without him, eh? Well, Neon, you heard the lady. Make sure she comes to no harm. Oh, sure. Yeah. Thank you for volunteering me for that. The symbols on the side of the tour represent the spirit of the land, you know. The spirit has always watched over the people of Cobblestone. The coming of age ceremony is one of the ways we show our gratitude for its protection. Oh, I do know one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn the music down just a little, because... Oh, my music's already set at 3. Sweet. We've all been through it, you know. We've all climbed to the top of the tour. I remember like it was yesterday. but I can't tell you what I found up there. No, that's something you'll have to find out for yourselves. You know, the mayor and your mother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps. Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you're ever in need of some advice, you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just push square and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use the right stick to change direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick, trust me. You know, I'm not sure I've ever seen you two apart, and to think you're all grown up already. Is that wedding bells I hear? Hee. Grandma, honestly. Oh, let an old woman have her fun, will you? Now, Neon, you look after my lovely granddaughter, you hear? Yes, ma'am. Not a problem. I wish I was grown up like you. I can't wait to climb the tower. Good luck, Neon. So, that big rock's the tower, huh? This ought to be fun. Neon, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure of what to do next, try pressing triangle and selecting Party Talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you. Just look at you, Neon, my little boy, all grown up. Now be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are about to climb the tower together. Oh, and if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine, and I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. Thanks, Mom. Not a problem. Lead the way, Sandy. Oh, look, the priest. The path ahead will at times be a steep one, but fear not, my children, for the spirit of the land shall watch over you. May your climb teach you how truly blessed we are to live among such beautiful surroundings. We will pray for your safe return. Not a problem. Core, just look at that view. Isn't it beautiful, isn't it? Whenever you find somewhere with lovely scenery like this, you should take time to stop and bask in the wonder of nature. It always does me a powerful good. Alright. There's a bunch of slimes having a party over there, apparently. Good to know. She looks worried. Oh dearie me. Where can that boy have gotten to this time? I just hope he hasn't decided to go up the tour on his own. No, he wouldn't be that stupid, surely. He'll be the death of me, that one. Well, you know, I'm headed up there anyway. If I see your son, I'll drag him back. Well, you know, not violently, of course, because he is a child, but you get my drift.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it? My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh. Ah! Monsters!
They're not monsters, they're slimes. They look like little raindrops.
They're coming this way!
A group of slimes draws near. How can you be scared of a little teardrop with a smiley face? Okay.
Come on!
Ha! Killed him.
Tough little
The
blighters,
slimes
aren't
are
they?
defeated. Neon receives 6 experience points and requires 6 gold coins. And the slime dropped a treasure chest. Woo! I got a medical herb. Sweet.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
First I'm gonna check this rock. Oh, mighty rock with pictures. Oh, that must be a picture of the tree. What's it say? Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Huh. That must be that, speech that we have to... Ooh, look, box. That we have to go... You found a pot lid! Yes, the lid of a pot. It's supposed to be, if you use sword and shield, the pot lid can be used as shield. But I thought I'd do something different this time and do a great sword. Why not? Will you quit fixing your hair, woman? Your hair is fine. If you see things shiny, you let me know. Let's see. Oh, walking. up again. Sparkly thing. I found another medical herb. Yay, medical herb. That is a lot of water. Don't get me wrong, very pretty. Still a lot of water. More monsters, but I don't think they've spotted you yet. You should sneak up and try to surprise them. Get close enough to a monster and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Push X and you'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon, lowering their hit points before battle has even begun. Why not try to spring a preemptive attack on that slime over there? Sure. Oh yeah. Anything in this side dimension? Nope. A group of slimes.
Go on! Get him! Phew.
I got 4 experience points and 4 more gold coins. Ooh, a treasure box. I put this slime drop into my safekeeping bag. What in the world is a slime drop? Oh, here we go. A gooey gumdrop shaped like a lovely little slime. Ew. Sadly, in a game like this, avoiding the monsters is not a good idea. You're supposed to battle pretty much everything you see. If you want to get it any stronger, anyway.
Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they? Well done!
Woohoo! I got to level 2. I've learned a new spell, Frizz. I think it's a fire spell. Don't worry, Sandy, I'm right behind you. Ow. With the fireball.
Go on!
Wait. Group of slime appeared again.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
4 more gold coins. Sweet. A group of needlers. Looks like a cotton ball weirdo.
Go on!
Very messed up sheep.
Get him!
He's trying to poke me with a sewing needle. I got another medical herb. Ew, wait, is this putting it in my personal inventory, or... Yep. Okay. Transfer... Okay. Cave runs. Ooh, pots. So you can't swim. That's a bummer. Found a chunk of copper ore. Attack my dog like that.
Get him! Tough little blighters, aren't they?
Don't know what kind of accent she has. I'm wanting to stay Australian or something. Or even Irish.
Core, look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Help! Help me!
What? Cole?
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Quick! You have to help him! It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
It's called smog, woman, smog. I know I can hit it with my sword sometimes, but fire might be better.
Go on! Crikey! Get him!
40 experience
I'm
and 22
so
gold.
proud
Yay,
of
made it to
you.
level 3. Oh, so every time I level up, my charm and stuff, magical might, and all that goes up too. Sweet.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now. Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Sign. Trust these vines to climb and you'll nearly be there. Don't lose your grip. If you see an exclamation point icon, move a little closer and press X when it changes to a little arrow in order to react. Sweet. I climbed to the top. Or to the top of that one thing. This way to the top, watch your step. For sure. The ledge. Whee! Not much further now. Keep close to the cliffs and don't let the nerves get the better of you. What? Ooh, a cave. Alright, yay! We made it to the top of the mountain.
Here we are at last. Oh. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
Sound like a big bird.
Help! Help me! Help! Help!
Barbecued buzzard.
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen. Look! The mark on your hand! Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
Pretty.
It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Shall we head down and tell Grandad and everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Yeah, but first I want to look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Found a pink pine. Now we can go. Neon and Gemma make their way back to the bottom of the tour. Sweet, it's not gonna make me climb all the way to the bottom. Oh, okay. Thanks for bringing Cole back safely, Sandy. Good girl, I knew you could do it. Aww. I'm sorry, Gemma. I thought it would be funny to jump out and surprise you. I'm an idiot. I'll never do it again, I promise. Well, you know, that's a good thing, because he really shouldn't have been up there in the first place. Well, the main thing is that everyone's alright. You can never be too careful with monsters around. We owe you, Neon and Gemma, and Sandy too. My Cole told me everything. He told me how you fought off those horrible foggy monsters. I don't know how to thank you. And you and Gemma aren't hurt either. Oh, that's such a relief. That lightning was terrifying. Were you all right up there? I'm ever so sorry you poor things had to go through such an awful ordeal. So you did it. You've been to the top of the tour. Well, you'd better let the mayor know. Everyone will be desperate to hear how you got up there. Don't keep them waiting, will you? That's one thing this game always gave you. Lots to read. The original game did that too. When the lightning struck the Tor, I must confess that I feared for your safety, but it seems that you escaped unharmed. Truly, we must give thanks to the spirit of the land who watches over all of us. Yay, you're back. You're back. Your mom said to tell you she's gone home to make your tea. That lightning was so scary, the sky flashed and then there was this big bang, boom. Yeah. It's kind of what lightning does.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Neon explains what happened at the top of the tour.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Now don't tell me you've forgotten where you live and all that excitement. Just follow the paving stones. You'll soon find your way back. Oh, but you must be tired to be forgetting all that. You should head home and put your feet up. I will head home and put my feet up after I've investigated. Pots. I don't know if you take fall damage or not, but... Notice to parents, the tour isn't safe for children. Please make sure they know not to play there. Nice work, Mr. Grown-Up. Now your dear old mom will be waiting for you, I reckon. Hurry home and tell her about your adventures. Definitely an accent. It's amazing when you think about it, isn't it? The Yggdrasil, the world tree, has watched over Eredare since the dawn of time. They say that the tree has been around for as long as the Yggdrasil. I don't know if it's true, but there's something special about it. Right enough. A curious power emanates from the root wrapped around the tree. Huh. Look at my lovely horse. He's the loveliest horse in the whole village. Well, that he is. Such a pretty boy. Wait, I gotta check this house. Not of interest in that house. Oh, if it isn't young Neon, make sure you're nice to Gemma, you hear? She's a keeper, that one. Not this again. Oh, just look at your face. You've gone all red. Oh, to be young again. Tee-hee, we were just talking about you and Gemma. What's that? What were we saying? Oh, nothing. Tee-hee-hee. I know exactly what you were saying. Hi, Joey. I'm afraid my horses don't have a lot of giddy up and go at the minute. They're too busy enjoying this delicious grass. It's chewing contently on a big mouthful of grass. Alrighty then. Alright, Neon. What are you and Gemma up to, eh? Just got back from climbing the tour. Ah, so that's where you've been. Is it? Well, it's nice that you got to go up there together, eh? Yep. Yes, it is. Completely fenced in. Oh, actually, it's 4:18 in the morning. My morning has just started. I've only been up for a little while. I felt real sick yesterday and just took a nap. I'd love to visit Heliodor one day. They say there's always something going on there. Apparently it's always bustling with people and the shops are full of all kinds of lovely things, not like boring old cobblestone. Cobblestone is not boring, it's quaint. You know, very cute and small. And country-like. Who lives in this house? Pumpkins. Dude, so did not mean to break your pumpkins. Your barrels, however, I did mean to break. Alright, a lovely bird told me you and your mate Gemma went to the top of the old tour and back. You ain't a little boy no more, Neon, you're a man. So, here's some advice from one bloke to another. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. No one knows how long they've got, so make the most of it. the accent of some of these people, it's hard to read what they're saying half the time. Let's see, been there, been there, been there. Let's go this way. I always remember when you were little, going fishing with old Chalky. You'd sit there for hours on that funny three-sided rock out by the falls, just you, the two of you. He would have been so proud to see how big and strong you've grown. Seems like only yesterday you were knee-high to a grasshopper. She's obviously been here a while. Come on, Neon, the water's lovely. Yay, I love playing in the water. At least they're entertained. This game's always had a lot of reading involved. That's the reason, you know, reading and fighting. You know, there's not always a cutscene for what the people are saying. Sometimes you just gotta read what they're saying. And it makes it to where, unless you fight tons and tons of monsters, you're not gonna get any stronger. What a pretty horse. Checking for loot. Let's see, no loot of any sort. Unless you count the one on that roof over there. Oh. Hello there, young Neon. Do you know what's good? Prayer, that's what. You should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel my troubles slipping away. It'll make a new man out of you, take my word for it. Well, technically, in this game, praying is the only way to save the game. Oh, perhaps. Found an antidote herb. Yay. Greetings, my child. It's good to see the younger members of the flock taking to the time of prayer. Now, shall we begin? How may the church assist you? Let's see, I can either confess and save. Learn how much experience each party member needs to reach the next level. Bring fallen members back to life. Cure poisoned, or cure curses. At the moment I want to save, just... You always gotta save every now and then. Because if you don't, you'll run into something later on and you'll remember you haven't saved in like 5 hours or something. Hey, Greasy Bear. My puppy's upside down on his pillow. Oh, half asleep. I'm not going anywhere, bud. Yes, I do plan to continue my adventure. Thank you. It's all thanks to the spirit of the land, you know, you coming back from the tour safe and sound. The village being so peaceful for so long. I think this would be the perfect time for you to offer up prayer of thanks, don't you? I already did that. Well, if it isn't Cobblestone's newest grown-ups. Were you looking for the mayor? He's at home at the moment. Listen, I probably shouldn't be saying this, but he's been worried sick about you, Gemma. Well, it's only natural, I suppose. He's your granddad, after all. Well, first things first. Shiny treasure. Look. Then we go see the old pops. Now that you've climbed the tower, I'm pleased to say that you and Gemma are full-fledged Cobblestonians. Now all you need to do is settle down together and live happily ever after. Granddad, honestly. They're determined to see me and this chick married. There's a notebook with Dustin's corking compendium written on the cover. Neon takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Incredible. Yeah. True. Then it pays to actually read what it's writing. True. Incredibly, absolutely incredible. The puns keep flooding into my mind. I've never experienced anything like it. Give a load of this one. We should show visitors around the great stone spire beyond the village and call it the Cobblestone Tour. Here's another. The mother said she'd thrown her son from a cliff if he didn't eat his vegetables, but it was a bluff. Oh, uh-huh. I get it now. much I can do when I've avoided every creature from here to New Jersey and back. I realized something. I kind of like the great sword better than the sword. It does more damage. Thanks for clobbering. Yeah. Those stupid monsters, when I grow up, I'm gonna be big and tough just like you. You did well, both of you. You're not children anymore. You're grown-ups. Welcome to the fun. It's the outfit from the original one. Apparently it's in your inventory. It's really well, anything with pink stars on it will change your character's appearance. You're my hero, Neon. You saved my little boy. I'm so glad you and Gemma got back safe. Cobblestone's well tucked away here in the valley. There aren't that many people who will even know this place exists. And that's why it's so lovely and safe. The monsters don't tend to bother us, and we live in peace. That's a good thing. For the people. Tour de Horse, equestrianism for the young and old. Talking about why riding a horse is so important. If you want to get somewhere in a hurry, what you need is a horse. They're faster than people by a long shot. But you know that already, being a big rider than most. Nice manly pursuit riding, very grown. Well, it does me no good to ride the horse if I can only access the horse sometimes. Unless there's a cutscene. I remember climbing the tour all those years ago. Dig the mustaches in this game, Daddy. Back then I was young, single and free. Great days, great days. Monsters appearing on the sacred tour of all places. And they say there are more of the blighters running around outside the village than ever before. I don't like this one little bit. Fell. Pink pine. Oh, fire. Did you sleep properly? What? What box? You were right, by the way. You do get the key for the red doors later on.